Good evening. Welcome to Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambe. So, Smile tells you that it was Liverpool 4, Tottenham 0 in the second leg of the Carabao semi-final. And the Reds go on to yet another final at Wembley in 38 days' time. We are the trophy holders, so it's nice that we can go and defend that final against Newcastle, who got rid of Arsenal in their two-legged semi-final affair. So let's get on with it. Good first half. We were controlling it. We had a plethora of corners. Dom scored a goal on the 29th minute, was it? Clearly offside. And then, obviously, we get Salah on 33 minutes, clipping a ball in. Darwin tries to do some kind of a back kick, but it ended up at Cody Gakpo, who instantly shot. And what a good finish that was. So we come in 1-0 at half-time. I tweeted that all we need to do is just be more patient. I think that Tottenham would sit back and try and counter us, and that's what they tried to do. But Mo, he fed in, he tried to feed in Darwin. Darwin got to the ball first and got the penalty. Their keeper was poor tonight. Yes, he made a couple of good saves, but other than that, his punching was diabolical. His racing out was off his line. He was kicking the ball straight out, so he didn't have a good game for him tonight. So yeah, I'll touch on the players in a few moments. So and then we scored the third goal on 74 minutes, but on the 71st minute mark, Nunes and Jones came on, and Maka and Jota come on. You could see how strong our bench was tonight, with the players that we had on it, who were rested and who came on and who came off. Robbo wins the ball, gives it to Maka. Maka feeds Connor. Bradley passes it first time to Dom. Dom one touch and puts it in the back of the net. That was a good team goal. We never got out of third gear today, I thought. I just thought we looked after everything. We worked extremely hard as a team. And then on the 77th minute, I think Tottenham had their one and only shot on target, with the Son hitting the crossbar. To be fair, Kelleher didn't make one save, I don't think. It was that easy for him. So all the people that were saying, why isn't Ali playing? Ali was rested, but we've got an excellent number 2 keeper, and that showed tonight, the calmness that he had. It's the easiest nil bonus that he'll pick up in his wages this week. Will Guivin, with his performance, or not lack of performance, because he wasn't worked at all. And then on 77 minutes we get a corner. Classic Virgil header to make it 4-0, and he was celebrating that. So yeah, all in all, we deserve to be at Wembley with all the games that we've played. There is a stat that's going about that Arne Slot's only been in the job 6 months, and he's equalled the same amount of finals that Arteta at Arsenal has done in 6 years. I mean, it's phenomenal what he's doing there on Slot. He's just come in. It's been a fresher breath of fresh air. Our team, top of the Premier League. We've topped the Champions League table. We're in a Carabao Cup final, and this is all down to Arne Slot and his coaching staff. He's a head coach himself. He's not a manager, but he's just got on with his job. The players have took to him like duck to water, and they are absolutely loving it. I heard Virgil's after-match comments. He said, "Look, I wasn't happy we weren't pressing, or we weren't doing things quick enough in the first half." And then I heard Arne Slot's press conference when they were told about Virgil wasn't happy with the pace or the intensity in the first half. Arne said, "Look, he's right, but he had to take into consideration of all the stoppages that were going on in the first half with all the injuries. So you're looking at a player's perspective, and then you're looking at a coach's perspective of the same half, but you get totally different answers." Virgil said, our feet are on the ground virtually. We go again, we work hard for the next game. That's all we look at, one game at a time. And Arne Slot said, "Look, we're in the final. We know it's Newcastle. Newcastle are a very, very good team." But he also said that we are a very, very good team as well. So yeah, it all bodes well. 4-0 win. Go through the team. I've mentioned Kelleher. He's earned his bonus for keeping a clean sheet. Conor Bradley was really, really good. He defensively and offensively. Ibu, I don't know if you've seen that image of Ibu walking from the coach in some dark sunglasses towards the changing room, and I just put a tweet out to say Ibu knew, didn't he? So he was solid. Virgil, he was my man of the match. I'll tell you why. He got his goal. Again, captain's performance. He was shouting instructions out on the field of play. He led by example. He gave his analysis, what he said at half time to the players in the changing room. He didn't think it was good enough. We could have stepped it up even better. But he's just been leading by example. He's the best centre-half in the world, best centre-half anywhere really, in Europe. He just didn't get out of second gear. He's just a Rolls Royce of our defence. Robbo, he did okay, had a good game, started to tire at the end where he started giving the ball away or was getting short. The younger legs around him, as in the Tottenham players, were getting down his side, trying to expose him. Midfield, Ryan, how many superlatives are we going to give Ryan? He's just different gravy, isn't he? He's really is. He's getting to a stage where I don't think he would imagine he would get to. But Dom was superb. Curtis was all right. He did a job in there. Gave the ball away a couple of times, but nothing came of that. And obviously he was subbed for Maka. And Darwin Núñez. Do you know Darwin had a really, really good game? In the first half, their corners were whipped in, and he was there twice, heading them away. And in the second half, he did exactly the same on the corners. His defensive work was superb. He's closing down, and it was a really, really good performance by him. I think he wanted to get to that final and help the team, and he certainly played his part. He did have a chance to score, but just put it wide. Cody, what can we say about Cody? Superb, absolutely superb. When we signed him, Jurgen was trying to play more central, probably getting that off Pep, but you could see that how Arns used him. He's put him on the left-hand side, and he thinks that's his best position. And we can all see that he is. He's just a terrific player there. Mo was good. After 30 minutes, he always seems to take that long to settle into a game. But yeah, he had a good, very good second half, and contributed. Obviously, great pen. No keeper in the world was going to save that. So the Reds just bossed it from there on. So yeah, so my man of the match. Okay, so our next game's away to Plymouth in the FA Cup. Obviously 4 changes were made for this game. Changes will be made for the Plymouth game away on Sunday, and then we've got the biggie at Wednesday at Goodison, which I can't wait really. With the way this team's playing, with the way they're taking charge of games, it's going to be a really good one. Now we're in the final. We play Aston Villa. I think it's February the 19th, is it? It's been moved, so we play him. Is it February 19th? Something like that, or maybe a bit longer than that. It can't be the 19th. Because we've got it will be, because we have Wolves, and then we'll play them on the 19th midweek. But hey ho, these games are here to test us, and we're competing on all levels, so we'll just take it in our stride. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a like, please share it, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel as well. Let's grow this channel. I will do a Plymouth pre-match either tomorrow or Saturday, and a post-match after the game's finished, and then obviously there'll be another pre-match next week for the Everton game, which is going to be on Wednesday. Okay, Reds are at Wembley. That's where they deserve to be. We are the holders, so we are going to be playing that to keep hold of the trophy for another season. Okay, enjoy the rest of the evening. Up the Reds.